Okay, so now on C7 here, let me do it up in octave. There's my basic, C7 chord structure. Now if I get rid of the root and I go up and I add on a ninth, I get this. Right? It'll be like a C7 with a 9. I'm going to replace the 5th with a 13th. Real nice chord sound. And now these are the chords that I was playing on that opening video with the blues, all right, playing over that More Adventures in Jazz play along, okay? So there's a C7 with 9 and 13, and here's the other version. Now here, once again I said you take the bottom 2 notes and bring them up. In this case I'm just taking the top 2 notes and bringing them down, okay? And now I have 7, 9, 3, and 13. So those are the 3 basic rootless chord voicings that you really need to make sure you know. Your major 7s, your minor 7s, your dominant 7s. I'm going to talk about minor 7 flat 5s. Now, using a little bit of logic, okay, if this is C minor 7, well, what do you think C minor 6 would be? Well, replace the 7th with a 6. There you go. There's C minor 6. Okay? Or if it's going this way, there's C minor 6. Okay? If you have C major 7, excuse me, if you have C major 7 and you have sharp 11, well, once again, find the closest note, and you're not going to want to do that. You can hear it sounds a little too tense, but that sounds nice. Right? So you had C major 6. Well, instead of playing the 7, play the 6. You can even crush them together. Okay? So try not to make it more difficult than it needs to be. All right? With these 3 basic chords, you can actually fill out and form a lot of those other common chords. Like I said, I'm going to talk about minor 7 flat 5, and I'm going to talk about diminished, and we're also going to get into all of the altered chords with the dominant 7s. Okay? So you're really going to be touching pretty much all of the chords. Okay, so that's your major 7, minor 7, and dominant 7th rootless chords. Last thing I want to say is that you'll notice that the chord symbols above here are written just as C major 7, C minor 7, and C dominant 7th, or just C7. Now you might wonder, well, why isn't it saying C7, 9, 13? That's because typically jazz players will just write, a dominant 7, C7, and they know that, oh, okay, my 9, my 13th, or any alteration that we're going to go through, flat 9, 13, flat 9, flat 13, sharp 11, all that kind of stuff is available to them depending on the melody, okay? So rather than writing out all those like sharp 9s, flat 9s, and that kind of stuff, you just write it as just a basic C7 chord. Now, I'm going to break my rule. Later on in the DVD, I have a bunch of real-world examples, and this is where I'm taking 2 4 measures of a song. I'm going to play the melody for those 4 measures of the song, okay, and I'm going to do the chords, and the chords will be written out with all of the tensions listed to make it easier for you to know exactly what I'm doing. So, okay, there's your rootless chords. Try going through them, put your metronome on, like 80 or 100, and just try going right up, C major 7, D major 7, whoops, E major 7, F major 7, you can go through all of them like that, or you can go through via the circle of fifths. Okay, see you in the next chapter.